Torchwood, The Men Who Sold the World, by Guy Adams. Read by John Telfer. (100,000 BC). Bent Low sniffed the air and moved out onto the plain. The sun was dropping in the sky, and Bent Low knew the night chill would rob him of his breath if he stayed out much longer. It was colder these days than it used to be. The air made smoke grow in front of Bent Low's face when he breathed. He would try and catch the smoke, squeeze the warmth from it. But the smoke was only the ghost of fire, and ghosts held no warmth for Bent Low. If he wasn't back in the cave by the time the sun broke on the earth, back next to the fire that still lived, he would die out here. And that would feed his family no better than the empty pouch on his back. Bent Low remembered when his father had brought home meat from the plain. There had always been plenty of it. Bent Low's father had been a great hunter. Perhaps he had been too good. Perhaps his axe had killed all of the animals, so that now, as Bent Low tried to feed his own family, there was nothing left to eat. Bent Low kept his eyes on the dirt, reading the story of the earth, the route the animals had taken as they also came onto the plain looking for food. He saw the track of an ox, like two curled mouths. It was a sign of good food, but he did not trust it. He had followed the tracks of oxen for hours before and found nothing. The earth held the story of the oxen's passing for too long since the last rain. They had been gone for many days. The ground told him things that were not so. The ground stole the food from his family's belly. He took his knife and hacked at the ground. Sometimes, when you were angry enough, the earth gave up roots and bulbs. The ground feared your knife. It tried to make friends with you so you would not kill it. The gifts of the earth were not as good as meat, but they were better than nothing at all. As he cut at the earth, there was the sound of thunder from the horizon. He looked at the sky, trying to decide whether it was angry or pleased with him. It was a cold sky, and kept its feelings to itself. He looked towards where the noise had been. There was something there, a new shape on the horizon. He shouldn't look. He had no time. If he waited any longer, the darkness would come and kill him with its cold. But Bent Low was curious. Bent Low wondered if the sky had given him a gift. Bent Low ran towards the shape in the distance, forcing his tired legs to move fast so they gave him speed and heat. As he got closer, he could see that the shape was a man, though not like Bent Low. This man's skin was darker, but almost hairless. He was bigger than Bent Low, a giant, and he wore strange, thin skins. He will be dead when the cold comes, thought Bent Low. Those skins will give no heat at all. Maybe he was dead already, for surely a man could not fall out of the sky and survive. "Please," the man said, though Bent Low could not understand the noise, keeping back in case the man was dangerous. "Please, get help," the man continued, reaching out to Bent Low. "My name's Rex Matheson, and I'm with the CIA." Chapter 1. Wilson had thrown up so often on the voyage out he was sure this must be soul he was picking from between his teeth, though, having worked 18 years for the department, it was unlikely he had any soul left. There was a knock on his cabin door. He rolled his cheek from the lip of the toilet and went to answer it. "Yanks are here, sir," said the junior rating outside before offering a salute. "At ease, sailor," Wilson smiled. Another 6 months and the boy would be spitting on the security services, not saluting them. "I'll be right up." Wilson closed the door and headed back to the bathroom.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?